Hello, it's Gordon Christensen here from Highlands, and I'm joined by Vicky Perry, also from Highlands. We're here today as part of our Highlands Thinking video program to talk about OPI Partnership 2026. So welcome, Vicky.
Hiya, hello.
Hiya. So for you, Vicky, actually, it was your first time that you've attended partnership. I think it might have been my 10th or 11th. I'm not sure. So, yeah, a bit of a stalwart, I guess. But really appreciate, from a first timer, what was your perspective? How did you feel about it? What did you get out of it? So.
I think OPI is a really great event to attend. Essentially, it's really professionally set up. The organisation behind it, from Lisa Hayward and Jade Wilson, is excellent. It's a great opportunity to meet with both customers and new brands, actually, to discuss potential ranges, growth areas within the market, a great networking opportunity. It's a real strengthening atmosphere across all sectors, really, to move businesses forward.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Vicky. I think it's great, and I think call out to Janet Bell as well at OPI, because I know she's heavily involved. But Lisa's certainly the star, that's for sure. But pulls it all, the glue that makes it all work.
Yeah.
So we were there with Highlands was there with 4 brands. We were there with Grace and Green, Allsop, Rocada, and Nixi Body. And you were spending most of your time with the Allsop and Rocada team. So really fascinated, how did the meetings go? Were there some good ones? Were there some better ones? Maybe not some good ones that you don't name names, but
No.
really get an impression of how the meetings went. So
Yeah, I think, being really honest with you, I think all of the meetings were positive. It gave us great
cool.
insight into each individual's growth areas, what they were kind of wanting to do in 2026, and how we could align with it. And it was a really good opportunity to obviously demonstrate the breadth of ranges that both Allsop and Rocada have, and how they can kind of meet and align with what our customers wanted to do. So they were all really, really positive. And I think they give us a really, really good basis to kind of move forward quite swiftly.
Yeah. And I guess the key is always about the follow-up, isn't it? It's like we've got to turn interesting conversations into pounds or euro or dollars or whatever the transaction amount is. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely that.
Yeah. And I had the great pleasure of working with Grace and Green and Nixi Body whilst being at partnership, and primarily feminine hygiene is a new category for most of the resellers that we were talking to, and interesting enough, most of the meetings with men. I think only one meeting was with a lady. So there's a little bit of the shock factor, basically sit them down and say, right, for the next 50 minutes, we're going to be talking about menstruation and period products. And it's like, oh, but I was very, very impressed with the way that people engaged with the conversation. Certainly when you explained some of the challenges that the lack of these products in an office environment can cause, and the anxiety for females. It was really interesting to see how people were first shocked and then really interested in how that could be resolved. So just from a moral perspective, that was great. And then of course, seeing the financial opportunity in terms of being a provider of these products for offices and hotels and warehouses and so forth. I think that was really, really interesting. So, and of course, Grace and Green winning the marketing campaign of the year at EOPA was amazing. So
it was fantastic. It was really good to see, and the reception at OPI on that evening was brilliant when they won that award. Really well deserved from Grace and Green there.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Okay, so moving forward, I guess we got some key actions. Both of us got some action points to follow up on. Lots of people to email and follow up and turn these conversations. But looking forward for next year, was there any areas that we can improve on? Do you think there's some things we could do better or not do, or any thoughts at all?
To be honest with you, I think it was a really good environment and a really good pragmatic approach that was taken to the meetings. I think I think that it's really important to continue attending. I think it is such a great event. I can't kind of emphasize that enough. And I think anybody that attends it is going to get something positive from it. I think the format of the event was perfect. I think the meeting timings were perfect. And it really gave that structure for conducive, positive conversations.
Yeah.
So for the future, I would recommend attending and continuing to go if you already do.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on the doubling down thing. I think I've seen over the years some brands just attend once and perhaps don't feel they get out of it the first time. But I know experience, particularly say with Allsop, it's their third time, and I know it was interrupted by COVID, but I think this has been their most successful partnership event, and I think part of it's because they keep turning up. Yeah. That's that famous quote, most of sales is about turning up. So they turned up and invested. So I'm sure they'll reap the rewards from that.
Yeah.
Vicky, look, thank you so much for your time today, and thank you for helping the brands we work with in Highlands at OPI Partnership for 2026. I agree with you 100% about the organisation for the OPI team is fantastic. I'd like to thank everyone who's listening today for taking their time to listen to us. If anybody has any ideas about other topics they'd like Highlands to talk about as part of the Highlands Thinking program, please do reach out. If you'd like to know any more about our services, of course, reach out as well, but also like and share this video content on LinkedIn or YouTube. And I'd like to wish everyone a fantastic March and 2026. Cheers.
Thank you. See
Bye.
you later. Bye.